Mhm. Okay.
That fool was good.
Hey, welcome back to my channel, Georgia Girl Air Woman Wellness, and I'm your host, Georgia Girl. Seem like I ain't seen y'all all week. Well, I did see y'all on Monday. I possibly came back yesterday, but I was having one of those days, one of those flare up. This back was messing with me. I think I know what happened. I think I was trying to overdo it with the cardio, so that's why now I'm not gonna try to go no more than maybe a minute, 2 or 3 minutes. I was trying to push myself to go 30 minutes, but I don't think my body won't allow me to go that longer. But anyway, this is Wellness Thursday. So I said this is Thursday Wellness Talk. But I talk about wellness every day. But I've been sharing all week about some of the things that, some of the changes I have made in my own personal life. Hey Frank, how you doing? And shout out to Frank, one of my members. And see if you see your name in the see if you see your link drop, Frank. Let me know if you see your link drop. If not, I gotta go back and correct. Happy Thursday. Shout out to everybody that's doing the water challenge. Frank, plain water, Frank. I'ma spank you, Frank. Hey Glenn, how you doing? It's supposed to be flavored water. No? Not I mean, it's supposed to be plain water. But enjoy your water. If you already bought water like that, enjoy it. But it's supposed to be just plain water, no fruits, no flavor at all. I said, because yesterday you did a cherry, then one day you did cherry, then the day you did tangerine. I said, Lord, Frank cheating over him. But you all right, Frank. I've been, whew, I've been drinking it up. Yeah, Frank. You didn't see the poster? You didn't hear me talking about it? That's why I said, see, I saw you with the cherry yesterday, but I said maybe it's just I was thinking that you probably put your water in a bottle you already had at home. But then when I saw your video today, I'm like, what? He got tangerine. So it's okay if you already bought the water like that. Plain water. Just ice and water. Hey, welcome in. Hey, Ginseng, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, water is water, but you had some flavor in that water, so you've been drinking pretty good this week. Good night. It's night where you at? Wow. Where you live at? You said it's night where you at, but it's okay, Frank. I know, if that's your that's your video. All right, Ginseng. That's your new video. Okay. How you been doing? But it's okay, Frank. It's still water, but it got flavor in it. Everybody else just been doing plain water. I said, Lord. Okay, I have to check out your video, Ginseng. I have to check it out. But today is Thursday Wellness Talk. I talk about wellness every day. But Wellness Wednesday is normal when I do share a lot. But yesterday I wasn't feeling my best after I left my treatment yesterday. My body was aching a little bit more than usual. And I said, I think I've been pushing myself on those cardio, so I'm just going to really just take my time on them. But anyway, I just want to share about some things going on with me. So how's everybody doing? Are y'all staying cool? And shout out to everybody that's doing the water of the day. Water of the day. Frank, Sassy, Parika, Parika, Miss Key, Letter Roberts, One Craft sister, and myself. Thank you guys for doing the water of the day. We got dinner of the day next week, and the last one will be 2 short videos a day. That will end our season. Next year, we're gonna have to have some rules, and yeah, we're gonna have some rules next year. Going when you do a challenge, you're supposed to go by the challenge, and you're supposed to be able to finish the challenge. I know this year A lot of people wasn't able to finish the challenge. They might do 1 or 2 days. But in order for you to per se you did a challenge, you got to complete it for 5 days or whatever days that we have. But I understand sometimes if you get caught up and can't able to do it, I mean, I understand because you do have life going on other than YouTube. But we'll probably start back up right after my birthday. We'll start back up in January. But we're going to do some shout outs on the 27th. And I always give someone a gift. It's one person I picked out this year that will get a cash out. All of y'all did good, but this one person here, I see she was really trying. So we'll see. I think I could. Yeah, you did. It was a couple of them that didn't, but I can understand if you got other stuff going on, but we have to be fair. We have to be fair with it. If it's 5 days, we got to complete 5 days, or if you can't do it at all, let us know ahead of time. But that's coming up next time. But Frank, you fine. I thought you knew it was plain water, because I think I tried to either talk about it in a live stream, or I tried to put out a post. So next year we'll try to be better at making sure let everybody know what and what. Well, how's everybody doing? Been another hot day today, ain't it, y'all? Yeah, I was having one of those flare-up days yesterday. My back was hurting. It seemed like when I went to the doctor, it seemed like I started hurting more. And my doctor said, "What are you doing? You doing something different?" I said, "Well, I've been doing my cardios," and I told him I was doing like 1 or 2 minutes. But I know Monday I forced myself to try to do 30 minutes. I ain't gonna be able to do no 30 minutes. I'm just gonna stick with the 1 and 2 minutes. But other than that, I'm doing okay. Just making some changes and stuff with my lifestyle. And like I always tell people, I share what I do in my real life. It's for my own motivation and to motivate others. But I never tell anyone over here how to eat, what to eat, how to drink. Been drinking? Yeah, you've been drinking water all week. I know it. I just saw the flavored water. I'm like, I was just thinking it was the bottle, but when I saw your video today, I said, "Oh, it got tangerine in." But it's okay, Frank. It's okay. It's okay. Finish your if you already done bought water like that, go ahead. Finish your water out this week the way you got it. Yeah. That's fine. You still got some water in you, but it's just supposed to be plain water. I got my water. I got some more water. I've been drinking. Whew. I've been drinking all week and all day, and I've been running. It have you going. But I won't get into things I want to talk about today. But everybody's doing good. Like I said, shout out to my new member, Frank G. He been with me for a while. And I got to give the updates on the chatter list. My guys, I have to give it to my guys over here. Y'all do come over here. Y'all chat. Y'all come in. So far as Lewis, Frank, and some other guy, and then Mr. Terry. So all y'all is like my top chatters so far. Lewis has got everybody about a good little bit right now. He might gonna end up being the top chatter of the year, because I know he'll pop up everywhere. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I said I won't go back and watch it. They finished. Are they finished with it? I see it was something going on with. I ain't followed it this week or yesterday. After I came from the doctor, I was resting because I did a treatment yesterday, so I was resting. But Tuesday, I didn't do no live stream Tuesday. I've been resting the last couple of days because I've been having like some flare ups and stuff, and then it was raining, so like it raining now. But okay, I see that case then got crazy, and the case about the little boy Nolan Wells. But today I want to share to y'all about what I've been sharing all week. I don't know if y'all been following me this week. I've been sharing some things about pre-diabetes and portion control. And I think I have shared some things about portion control before, but now since I'm pre-diabetic, I have always been this way about my health. Ever since I've been on this channel, I always have said my health is always going to be the main focus on my channel. But like I said, we get sidetracked, and sometimes I eat stuff that I shouldn't. I'm just speaking on myself. I can't speak on no one else. Sometimes I get sidetracked and I eat whatever. But for the next 5 months, we got 5 more months in this year. Because we're going into the what? We'll be into the 9th month pretty soon. But for the rest of this year, my focus will be on what I need to do when it comes down to my wellness journey. For the next 5 months of 2026, I'm determined to stay consistent with my health journey. If the Lord continue to give me the strength, I will. I will keep moving. Because my doctor told me to keep moving, but do it in moderation. Practice portion control, which I'm going to talk about today. Watch what and how much I eat. Make healthier choices. Drink plenty of water. Rest and listen to my body. Keep going one day at a time. As you know, I do live with health challenges that can affect the way I come on my channel. I always told y'all, if you don't see me doing the live streams or come on, y'all know I be dealing with real life journey, my personal journey and things like that. That's why I hadn't been live the last couple of days, because I wasn't feeling up to it. And when my body tell me to just sit down, I did my cardio, but when my body tell me that's enough for today, I listen to my body. And that's what we should do. Listen to our bodies. Because, I'm older and I already have issues going on, so I don't need to get any more. So always listen to your body. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for progress. So I'm going to put my disclaimer out here because because over here, if you've been following me, I never want people to say, Georgia girl told us to do this, Georgia girl doing that. And I have some people come in my comments and say they want to do some of the things I do. But what do I always say? Make sure you consult your physician, your medical providers, and everything before you change anything you do. So that's just what did I read that? Yeah. That's what I read to y'all a while ago about myself, about my own journey, that I will continue to keep on going if the Lord's will. But now I want to share about some of the things I've been sharing all week about pre-diabetes. Anybody in the chat is a diabetic, or anybody is pre-diabetic? Is anybody in the chat? See, I'm trying to avoid from becoming a diabetic. And the only way you find out that is through blood work. When I got my blood work done, I think I spoke on this last week. When I got my blood work last week, my numbers was high. That's why she said I'm in the pre-diabetic territory. So me, myself, I know things I need to be doing better at. I will be watching my weight. I'll be watching my food. It's going to be a journey. And I got the rest of this year. I'm not trying to prove nothing to no one. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to believe in myself and keep pushing and doing what I'm able to do. And that's one thing about when it comes down to your health and your life. You don't have to be like nobody else. Do what you can do and what you're able to do. And that's what I always do. I don't try to let other people discourage me. Some people might come on and say this and that or whatever, when I be doing my little cardio. The little trolls might come in and make little fat jokes, or they might come in and try to hit me. They might come in and try to discourage me, try to take me out what I'm trying to do for myself. But you know what? They don't know me. They don't know my body. They don't know what I have to go through. So, like I said, I never come over here and try to act like I know more than anybody else or try to know. I just know what I go through and what I'm trying to do to make myself better. So I do want to welcome everybody in the chat. Flowers for everybody. Shout out to my new member, Frank G. I just happened to see his name. I'm like, okay, Frank, did he rejoin? But Frank, it's okay about the water. It's okay. It's still water. And I know you have always been top tier on doing all the challenges. You are one of the ones that did them all year. Yeah, I think you did them all year. Me, you, and a couple more. But we just have to, be fair with everybody. But welcome in everybody. So you could probably see what I got on the stream. I did share about my own wellness journey and some of the things that I'm still trying to accomplish. But I've been sharing about pre-diabetes. Like I said, I'm gonna read this disclaimer out here because I never want a person to say, "Oh, she's putting out this and that." No, I know I'm not a medical provider, but I am a vlogger, and if you follow me, you know I share different things from my own journey to whatever awareness going on in the month. August is Health and Wellness Month, and this month I'm focusing on my lifestyle changes. So I'm gonna put my disclaimer here. It said, I'm sharing a personal wellness journey for education and motivational purposes. I'm not a medical provider. Please speak with your healthcare provider about your individual health needs. Like I said, some of the things I do over here, we can do them together. Or, I never said, Frank, you don't need to be doing that. I would never tell another person how to eat or what to do. We do challenges and we try to encourage one another, but you do them the way you do what fits your need. You know what I'm saying? Whatever fits your need, that's what you do. And if we do things alike, it's because we feel in the same way. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Because a lot of people do the same exercises, or they might have some same equipments, or they might do something to talk about some of the things I talk about because they have that right. They have that choice. So we're all out here trying to accomplish whatever goal that we are working on for our own needs. And I wish everybody well. I wish everybody success. No competition this way. I like I said, I just started working with my fitness. I didn't used to like want to get on camera, but now I feel confident doing them on camera now. And like I said, I don't never come over here like I'm a pro. I just do what I'm able to do. So, but last week, well, I got my test results back last week about pre-diabetes and how they determine by if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. They do have to give you a blood test. And so I've been sharing all week about what is diabetes and how they go about determine if you having diabetes or pre-diabetes. So you can see on the screen about what is pre-diabetes, and I'm just gonna read it with y'all. My main thing over here is to, just only thing I do say, I encourage people to get their checkups. Get your checkups, get your blood work, get everything you need for, like if something, just get your yearly checkups. If you're a woman, get your pap smear, get your breast exam. Men, you get your breast exam also. Get those colon tests, get the prostate, get all the tests that you need all during the year. Make sure you have your checkups, and then if something was to come up, you can't say, well, I know I had that done. So it's important that you do get your checkups, guys. Very important. I know I'll be sharing some things about breast cancer. I do it every year. It'll be coming up in October. I also have my breast cancer awareness merch. So what is diabetes and how is it detected? They say pre-diabetes don't have a symptom, but I can share about what the symptoms are for being a diabetic. Because I know lately I do be tired. That's why I take some days, and when I don't do my live streams, after I do my cardio, I just rest, take my medication and rest. Sometimes we can't overdo it. I know I haven't seen my girl Angie in a while. I hope everything is well with her. She's one of my members, so I'm gonna have to. I think I got an email. I'm gonna check on. When I don't see people like my members, I haven't seen TNT for a while, so I'm gonna try to check on them and see how they're doing. It's not about. I'm worried about if they're still with me, but the thing about it, I just want to make sure they're okay. And it's like it want to rain. So I'm working on trying to avoid being a diabetic. So I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do to, try to keep myself where I need to be. I know when I talk about health and positive stuff, people don't be in your chat, but it's all good. It's all good though. So we already know diabetes is a long-term health condition where your blood sugar levels are too high. This happens because your body does not make enough insulin and cannot use it the right way. Insulin is a hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells for energy. Now this is diabetes right here. This is just telling you about diabetes. So in order to talk about pre-diabetes, you got to know what diabetes is. So I just told you it's a long-term health condition where your blood sugar level are too high. It's two types of diabetes. There are type 1, your body attacks itself and stop making insulin. You need to daily insulin to live. That's why I know my best friend, she had to take a shot every day. And we was talking about that when we was out the other week. And I told her, I said, yeah, I wouldn't have got my blood level checked and I'm waiting for the results. So I did find my result. So I'm in that category for being a diabetic. But she's saying she don't want to put me on nothing right now. She just want me to change up on some things. And so that's what I have to do. Type 2 diabetes, your body does not use insulin well and cannot make enough. This is the most common type. This happens to some women when they're pregnant. Okay. So these are just some signs of diabetes. Feeling very thirsty, peeing a lot, feeling very tired. Sometimes you lose weight without trying, and blurry vision. So those I just went over about diabetes. Now I'm going to share about pre-diabetes. So that's what I was told I had, pre-diabetes. And first thing my doctor said, you got to change up some things. Got to change up some more things because I already had supposed to be changing up on a lot of stuff anyway. But I'm human. But now I know this is very important because I don't, like I told her, oh no, when I was giving myself those shots for my arthritis and stuff, I didn't even want to do that. So pre-diabetes, this is what I was diagnosed with last week. Pre-diabetes is a health condition where blood levels are higher than normal, but not high enough to be type 2 diabetes. It happens when the body does not use insulin properly or make too little insulin. The warning sign means a person at high risk. See, I'm high risk. I am high risk for diabetes. So that's why I'm trying to nip it in the bud, do what I got to do, and, focus more on what is best for me. I got enough issues with the fibromyalgia and degenerative disease in my back, in my knee. And I got to go get a nerve block done to my knee in 2 weeks. So I got a procedure coming up with that. So I got enough going on just to try to keep myself prayed up and stay focused on the things that I need to be focused on. Anything else, I don't, any bull crap, drama, no, I don't have time for that. I have real life issues. So I'm trying to just continue to stay focused and trying to stay healthy. And I hit the wrong button, but if you're in the bushes, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're in the chat, I welcome you. But anyway, I do welcome you to my channel. Today, I'm just sharing some wellness concerning myself and some things that I've been sharing all week. Like I said, if you watch my short video, you can see the information that I was putting out about pre-diabetes and portion control. So I just went over what diabetes is and what pre-diabetes. And they said it's not you don't have symptoms when you going through diabetes, when you going through pre-diabetes. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Yep. I posted came live yesterday. I wasn't feeling good. And what, I don't feel good. I don't come on. I had a treatment yesterday. After I got back, I wasn't feeling well. And I didn't come live Tuesday. I've been, like I said, I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes. I've been tired a lot now. And, I already deal with degenerative, dealing with pain. So I try not to overdo it. I think Monday when I did my seated cardios, I think I overdid it a little bit. I can't go 30 minutes. I'm just going to try to go. I'm just going to try to go a few minutes when I do my cardio. My body won't let me go do that heavy fitness. I can't do it. I just do what I'm able to do. Yeah, I'm doing a little better today. Doing a little better. And you growing over there. You're doing so good on your channel. You're doing so good on your channel. Just keep putting out that positivity. Keep putting it out. Because we need it out here. We need that positivity out here. So I was just going over the pre-diabetes. Like I said, this is for educational purposes only. And so after I got my test done, that's when the doctor told me about the pre-diabetes. And they find that out through blood work. That's why it's important, y'all, to get your blood work done, get your mammogram. Yeah, I am. Because in 2 weeks, I got to get a nerve block done to my knee. They tell me they're going to put 3 needles or something in my knee, Lord jeez. I hope I don't stream when they put them needles in my knee. I want to just do a little, I'm not going to do no more than about a minute or 2 minutes. I don't know why I thought I was a superwoman. But yes, your blood work tell you a lot. When y'all go to the doctor, I don't know, when y'all go to y'all get y'all blood work done, that's how they determine what you're going through. Because I got my blood work done the other week. My results came out last week. And she said my thyroid is good. You're welcome, sweetie. You're welcome. Frank is a Georgia Trooper, so let's welcome Frank to the Georgia Trooper team. He always has been a Georgia Trooper, but he joined the membership. Frank, do you see your channel drop? Y'all let me know if y'all see Frank channel dropping. So he always have been with me. He been with me for the last, I think we met each other over 3 or 4 years ago. probably longer than that, 5 years. And he told me he was going to join one day. And I always have said, take your time, do what you're able to do. And that's for any of my members. Don't never put yourself in a position where you're not able to pay the membership. If you're not able to pay it, we still going to be good. Hey, Sassy. Oh, it is. That's the birthday girl right now, y'all. You looking good, girl. I saw you with your outfit on, had your low cut. I was okay. All them workouts paying off, ain't a girl. Them workouts paying off. You look good, girl. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. And I was just speaking on some things that I gotta focus on, my weight management and things like that. You saw what? Oh, your channel? Okay, you can tap on it. I want to know if you can tap on your channel if I can make sure Nightbot's dropping it. Yep, Sassy had a birthday, y'all. Like I said, if I know your birthday, I'm going to give you a shout out. If I know your birthday coming up, I try to shout out my moderators and my members. That's why I was asking when your birthday. I know Miss Patty had one not too long ago. Y'all them Leos, huh? But get back to what I was saying was that I am a pre-diabetic, so I'm trying to stay focused and continue to do what I got to do if I won't become a diabetic. And I have to make lifestyle changes. Really have to make those lifestyle changes. And that's what I got to do. So for the next 5 months, my mind going to be focused on what I need to do. Like I said, lately I've been tired a lot. And, when your body tell you to rest, y'all, when your body tell you the time to rest, take a rest. That's why I haven't been on the last couple of days. I be doing my cardio and I record it, right? And then I said, I put out another video. I said, but I'm not up to sitting up doing a live stream because I've been having some flare-up days these last couple of days. And I was telling my doctor yesterday that pain going down my leg and my back and stuff. He told me, what you been doing? And I told him I be doing exercise, but he told me don't try to overdo it. Just do what you're able to do. And so in 2 weeks, I got to get a nerve block done to my knee. They said they're going to put 3 needles in my knee. Y'all might hear me. Y'all ain't going to hear me hollering, but I might be streaming in that doctor office. But anyway, this is something I got to really keep an eye on, like the ones that are diabetic. They have to take shots. I know one of my friends went past. She used to take shots all the time. And I told her later, I said, well, I'm going to try to do what I need to do if I can not, because I'm high risk for being a diabetic right now. So that's why I got to just do what I got to do. Yeah, but I think I overdid it the other day when I was trying to push myself to 30 minutes. Tuesday and yesterday, my body know it been aching. My back been hurting. So I said, I can't do no 30 minutes. I said, I might can do a couple of minutes, but Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was. That's why I said. That's why I couldn't come back live because I think I put some work on my own self. I was sweating on Monday when I was doing I said I'm gonna see could I do 30 minutes every time. I can't do no 30 minutes. My body, I can't do it. Shout out to people that can. I said I'm a minute or 2 minute girl later. I can't do 30 minutes. I was trying to get myself some more speed, but I know my body, so I paid for it the last 2 days. And then when I went and got my treatment yesterday, and then the weather the way it is, but I'm okay. I worked up a sweat Monday, good. I worked up a sweat Monday. I really did. I ain't even doing 30 minutes. That's why we were doing them 30-minute videos. I said, woo! I thought it was going to kill me. But I was all right, though. But get back to it. Anybody in the chat is a diabetic? Is anybody in the chat is a diabetic? Anybody y'all know is a diabetic or pre-diabetic? Take care of yourself. You don't have to go live stream. You don't feel like it. You're going to stream live. I know, Frank. I know if y'all don't see me, y'all know how to get in touch with me. I know. Y'all know if y'all don't see me, the ones that got my personal numbers and emails, y'all know how to get in touch with me. But I'm gonna put out a little video. I'll do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening. If I feel up to it, I be sweating on my elliptical machine less than 5 minutes. Yeah. They let us know something working right. But not with these bad knees and bite. But anyway, is anybody in the chat have any relatives that take insulin shots or taking any kind of diabetic medicine? Have y'all been seeing Angie or TNT? Them two of my members I hadn't seen. I got to check on them. Their membership still coming out, but I just haven't been seeing them. I just want to make sure they're okay. Have y'all been seeing TNT Family Show and Angie? I'm going to try to find their email and check on them. You know, like I said, sometimes your body let you know when it's time to rest. And when you already dealing with challenges and stuff, yeah, it's time for me to sit down. So these are some signs and tests when you're going through pre-diabetic. Most people with pre-diabetics have no symptoms at all. Some people get darkened skin on the neck or armpits. Doctors use a fast blood sugar test. A results from 100 to 125 means pre-diabetes. Doctors also use a A1C test. A results from 57 to 64 means pre-diabetes. And that's what they did. They did a A1C test, and that's what showed my numbers are high. But it's not where I need to take diabetes medicine as long as I don't go over those numbers, just high risk. And I know a big part of is weight, my age, family. These are risk factors. So right now I'm doing weight management. I'm doing portion control. So we're doing a dinner challenge next week, but my portions will be short. The risk factors of being a diabetic is overweight, 45 and older, have family members with type 2 diabetes, not getting enough physical activity. These are some simple. That's why I do a little. The way my doctor said, just move a little. Just long as I'm getting a little bit in. My niece, nephew, brother has diabetes. They take shots. That's why I keep moving. I don't want to. Yeah. I have family members too. My best friend, when we was out the other week, she was like, girl, I got to take my shot. And she have her shot with her, and she makes sure she take it. And I was telling the lady, I said, look, I don't know about them shot now. She said, well, you better make sure you stay above. Don't let your numbers go higher than what they are. So right now I'll be doing a lot of management. So I'm changing a lot for the next 5 months. Things will be different. We're doing dinner of the day next week. So my meals will be healthy meals. Well, somewhat healthy, and portions. I'll be doing portion. And I'm going to get to the next segment about what is portion control. And I have always did portion control, but when it be something I like, now I don't know. But yeah. And we have to discipline ourselves too, y'all. We have to be accountable for what we do. I'm just going to say for what I do, have to be accountable. Because I know when I went on that cruise, yes, I really did enjoy myself. I wasn't going to sit out there on that cruise and not eat. I wasn't going to sit out there and not enjoy myself. Then last week, my brother had his birthday. Whew. I was telling him, I said, I don't want no sweets. I don't want nothing sweet. I can wait until the dinner challenge. I'm always making healthy meals. Okay, yeah, I be seeing you over there. Yeah, they had some banana pudding last week. They had some type of strawberry delight. I said, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. So I think I've been doing pretty good this week. Y'all been seeing my portion meals. So that's what I'll be eating in portion. And one thing about portion control, you can eat what you want. It ain't what you eat, it's how much you eat. So, but I want to share that with y'all about the diabetes, pre-diabetes and stuff like that. And this is a serious condition if you don't try to take care of yourself. Because some people be going into sugar comas. Because I had my husband, uncle to go into a sugar coma one time, especially if you are diabetic and your sugar go way, way up, it will cause you to go into a coma. Yep. My sister-in-law, her sugar have been up real high. And I'm like, ooh, I said, I got enough issues. So anytime my doctor tell me something I need to work on and change, when they told me to do the raw food thing, I did that. They told me to try to avoid some foods with inflammation. I try to do that, but it'd be a struggle sometimes. But I always have tried to put my health first. But when you start getting these tests done and the tests come out positive for this and that, it lets you know then it's time for some changes. And so that's what I've been doing, trying to make some changes. I fast in the morning. My meal is at 12. Yeah. I eat by about 12 now. Some about 12. I be tired. I get up and I do my little cardio, whatever. And I don't really eat no breakfast till like 11 or 12. And now I'm just eating small portions and stuff. So I said if I keep this up by my birthday, I'll be good. So that's about 4 or 5 months now. So we'll see. But the main thing, like I said, I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to be a size 2. I know what I want to do, y'all. I just want to feel good about myself and be healthy and feel healthy about myself. That's it. But look good while doing it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, is it, guys? Nothing wrong with that. But y'all know what pre-diabetes is, right? Just remember, always get your checkups. Because a lot of people be scared to go to the doctor. A lot of people are scared to go to the doctor because they're scared what the doctor's going to tell them. And I always tell people, pray. Pray about everything. So this is what I'm doing now. Y'all probably see me. I've been sharing these. I'm on day 4 of doing those meals. While we're doing the meal next week, I'll be doing portion control. Y'all don't have to do it now. Me. Y'all, what the Bible say? Georgia girl got to not eat right. Nope. So we got dinner today coming up, and the last one will be 2 short video a day. That'll be the last one. And August the 27th will be our finale. We will be doing a shout. We'll be doing shouting y'all out. We'll give away a prize to one person, like you know how we be doing. But yeah, this has been a very adventurous year. You know, it really has. And we'll start back up in January. Everybody enjoy their fall content and whatever else they need to do for the rest of the year. Y'all know y'all just be seeing me doing my journey. That's basically what I'll be. I don't have time for drama. I ain't got time for none of that. Anybody, whatever people do on their channels and with whoever, each to each own. Don't have nothing to do with Georgia Girl. I have real life issues. And we can't talk about what I got going on or what's some stuff going on out in the world. Like, you know, I like to go over cases and current events. Now, I do that, but other than that, I don't try to figure out what Sue got going on her channel or what Jack got going on his. Y'all do y'all. Do you want to fight? Fight. It don't matter with me. Don't put Georgia Girl in it. I ain't got time. But anyway, getting to with my next section of my live stream. This is portion control. And I have did this several times. It's only, you can eat whatever, you can fill your plate up. Y'all know you can fill your plate up with small portion and you still will get full. Like you can get a cup of beans, a cup if you want to do like your fiber, your grain, uh, your proteins, you can add all that in one plate. I got me a little cup. I just put my stuff in a cup now, and I just pour it in my little small plate. Let's see how that gonna work out. Just sticking with trying to eat more vegetables with fibers and stuff. That's basically what I'm trying to do. So on the screen, y'all see where I shared about portion control. And like I said, I'm gonna put this disclaimer out here. I'm sharing a personal wellness journey and experience for educational and motivational purposes only. I'm not a medical professional. Always talk with your healthcare provider about your health, diet, exercise, and treatment plan. What I do is part of my wellness journey, real life. But if you find it as helpful, make sure it's okay with your physician, okay? So right here, I'm talking about what is portion control. Portion control means mindful of how much food you eat at one time. It's not about giving up the foods you enjoy. It's about eating the right amount for your body. And that's what I'll be doing, at times I'm going to be doing the portion control. I know I got going out of town. Going out of town to eat a next month. No, the first part of next month, Lord Jesus. The portion control probably going to go out the window, but nah. But once your body get adjusted to something, you get used to it. Like I had got adjusted to the cardio, but I only do what I'm able to do. Okay. Benefits of portion control: help manage weight, help keep your blood sugar in healthy range, support heart health, helps you have more energy, help prevent overeating and unhealthy snacking. Okay. They have those plates. Well, I got one of those small salsa plates, and I just put my little stuff on the plate, what I'm going to eat. But I always going to end up with a full plate. It's just a smaller plate. 1/2 plate, non-starchy vegetables. Fill your plate with veggies you love. 1/4 plate of protein. Choose lean protein like chicken, fish, turkey, egg, bean. Yes, I started by eating my egg. This week I really have been eating my eggs. They said it wasn't a recall, so I started by eating them. I said, Lord, I'm praying about the egg now. And then 1/4 plate of grain or carbs. Choose whole grain like brown rice, quinoa, oats, whole meat, etc. That's what I be trying to do. Try to put my fiber on the plate. That's the vegetables. Your protein is whether it's chicken or turkey or lean meat. And, your grain, either brown rice or any type of food with grain. It's not about being perfect. It's about making small changes and staying consistent. That's true. And so that's what I'll be doing. Like I said, I know who that was. Somebody said they wanted to do portion control. I said, well, it's really not a challenge. This is a lifestyle choice. I said, but if you decide to want to do it, just make sure you consult your doctor. I don't want nobody to be saying Georgia Girl told us to eat this, told me to get this plate. No. No. I'm not an authority to tell nobody because I'm too busy trying to do right myself. I just share awareness and I share education for myself, and I try to help, hoping that it encourage others. And we can collab, we can share each other life journeys, and we be okay. But I have did portion control before, and it just really just cutting back on your portions. Instead of getting a whole big plate of greens, put those greens in a small portion and get your greens in one part. And if you want to eat some more kind of vegetables, you can put that on your plate. You can have some type of fruit. Because I'm trying to stay out bread, unless it's wheat bread. And I know my weakness is sweets. But when I do eat my sweets, I try to get the low fat kind or something like that. But so these are some of the changes I'm making for the rest of the year. If God give me the strength, this is what I'll be doing, guys. So that's what I want to share with y'all today. I'm gonna get on camera. So how's everybody doing? Have any of y'all ever heard of portion control? I know a lot of stuff I be talking about, y'all be like, y'all never heard of it, or you might have seen it, but you never done it. And it's just giving those small portions of food. I be looking at my husband. See, all his stuff is good. Blood, his sugar thing is good. Blood pressure. He don't have no issues for real. He just recently getting over a bad shoulder, having a problem with his shoulder, but he can sit up there, eat a whole plate, and it don't bother him. I'm like, woo. But me, believe me, it be a struggle. It be a struggle. So let me see if I missed any comments. But yeah, other than that, tomorrow, Frank, what tomorrow? Friday. Probably come on tomorrow. We probably talk more about the case. I'm gonna talk about that and see what's going on with the Nolan Wells case and just share some more things tomorrow. But other than that, y'all, I'm feeling okay. Last couple of days I was having some issues, but I'm okay. That's part of what I go through, you know. And like I said, when your body tell you it's time to rest. When my body said, look, don't worry about it. You'll be okay. Hey, Mickey, how you doing? I didn't know you was in here. Some of these challenges were rough, but then we're going to talk about on the finale. Y'all going to tell us what was some of y'all favorite challenge and what was the rough one. We're going to talk about that on the finale on the 27th. Yeah, we had some rough challenges this year, y'all. We wanted to try to, we didn't want to do nothing easy all the time, like a few the other day. You know, because we always can get a few. We want to try to challenge ourselves to do more. That's why I do. Yeah, I see you be doing. That's why I do. How you been doing, Miss Key? That's why I do fish and chicken challenge once a month for veggies and protein. That's right. Got to get them. I have to take a vitamin every week. I do the vitamin D every week. I take different other vitamins for my heart health. Ooh, child. If y'all would have seen my medicine cabinet, y'all be like, girl, how you able to sit up and talk? Don't get to my body. Where you go with a bag of medicine? Because I was up there with them for a couple of days. And they said, where you go with all that medicine? I did my medicine out today. My daughter nurse, she be checking them medicine. I make sure it don't. Because some medicine do give you a lot of side effects. And the medicine I'm on now really giving me a side effect. Oh, they coming on. Yeah, I saw what Brandy is doing. She's doing the song and yesterday was Sassy's birthday. She said she had fun on her birthday. Happy birthday to all of August. I know a couple of people birthday was from the Dream Team. I didn't get a chance to do a lot of shout outs. I try to stick with like my moderators and my members when I know that their birthday is coming up. See, a lot of people I don't be able to keep up with. That's why I always tell people, when is your birthday? You know, if we can be able to give y'all a shout out and stuff. But Mickey, how you doing? Frank said I told Frank about it's okay if he drinking flavored water. He said he didn't know the challenge was plain water. Hey, Janine, How you doing, girl? I didn't know you had to ease up in here. How you doing? Hello there. I'm I'm doing, girl. Just trying to get this health. Make sure I keep this health in check. You know, there was my doctor was telling me I was a pre-diabetic. You know, I'm always trying to do right. Sometimes I mess up and then I have to get back on track. But ooh, child. But I just was sharing about pre-diabetic and doing portion control. And we was talking about the challenges we be doing, and they winding down. We got 2 more. One next week. We're doing dinner of the day, but mine's would be the way I eat. So yeah, it's still water, Frank. But everybody probably saying, you said don't put nothing in our water. So it's okay, Frank. It's still water, but you get some good water this week. We just drinking plain water. Cause my husband had said, "What you want to drink?" I said, "I got my water now. I ain't even been able to drink my coffee this week. I ain't drunk no coffee. You know, I usually drink either coffee or tea. You drink lemon water. It's good. This week it's supposed to be plain water, just water. Let me go get my water now, cause I done drunk so much water. Lord have mercy. But it's okay, Frank. You still drinking water. If you already done bought your flavored water, drink your flavored water, honey. Don't let me stop you. Drink your water now. Drink what you got. We know stuff high. Buy what you can buy. Drink what you can drink. Yeah, I love lemon water. I've been wanting to put some lemon in their water so bad. But I just been drinking plain water. You did a lemon water about different word. Okay. I'll check it out. When it gonna start coming on? The what that picture called? Beauty and Black gonna start by coming on too. But I'm doing all right. Janine, what you been up to? You been doing any more little skits and stuff? I know one day I was over there. I don't know that was your nephew or somebody. You was interviewing or you was talking to somebody. I'm assuming that was your nephew. I think it was an old live I was watching of yours. I'm assuming it was your nephew. Was it your nephew or somebody? So that's basically what I want to share today about pre-diabetes and things that I gotta change, you know, in order for me to be on the right track. I just gotta do some of these things. I can't just, I just gotta watch everything now. Like I said, it's amazing how your blood work can show everything. Blood work show everything. It'll let you know if you got any type of infection. It'll let you know is your liver right, your thyroid. I take thyroid medicine because I don't have thyroid. So everything good. So I have to get that blood work done every 3 months because I don't have thyroid. And I think that was your nephew, and I was looking at it. Oh, it come on September 24th. Oh, okay, I have to check it out. And I have to keep getting myself checked out. That's why I'm telling everybody. Now, this is what I always encourage people to do. Go to your checkups. Well, how you been doing, Janine? I know at one time you had to watch for something. How's your health? How's everything going for you? My blood pressure has been good. I mean, well, after my mom died, I know my blood pressure did go up. My stress level was off the rocks. You know what I'm saying? My anxiety was terrible. But, right now I'm starting to manage my anxiety a little bit better. I just start focusing more and praying more and ask God to continue to make me stronger every day. But I really do miss my mom. Her birthday is coming up in October, and I know that's gonna be a rough one for me. But I gotta keep on praying, guys. I gotta keep on praying. But yeah, my blood pressure had to went up. My heart I had to find out about my heart, had like an enlarged heart a little bit. So there's a lot of stuff I got to just continue to stay on this path I'm on now. Just try to stay doing what I'm doing. Small steps add up to big results. Yeah. Hey, Louis. I was telling Frank, every year I award the top chatter that be in my chat. And every year I would give that person a gift at Christmas time. I said, so far, Lewis is in the lead right now. I said, my guys been showing out over here. My guys do show up in the chat. Lewis, you leading right now. Last year was Frank. I gave Frank a gift. I gave Terry one. Miss Key got one. I'm trying to see. I've been doing this for the last 3 or 4 years. So this year so far, Lewis, you're in the lead, but we still got some months to go. See, that just let you know to keep coming in my chat. I know sometimes Lewis coming here with nobody else. Him and Frank head to head now. Him, Frank, then some other guy. I don't know who the other guy be coming over here, but I always have like 4 top chatters called Nightbox. Keep up with them, right? I got 4 top chatters will come in, and my men are leading. I thank God, and I'm thankful to have my men over here. We be able to talk about women stuff, personal stuff. Lewis and Frank, they be hanging in here. I appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, it do. But it get hard, girl. It do get hard. So my AC1 numbers is showing that I'm at high risk of being a diabetic. So I just got to nip everything in the bud and focus on what I need to focus on. Yeah. Your Nightbox can show me how many messages each person do in the chat. And that's how I keep up with who be in my chat, through Nightbox. And I just give a giveaway at the end of the year. But next, on the 27th, we'll be doing a shout out to everybody that been doing the challenges this year. And I always pick out a person out the challenges that I know been doing good and have been trying. And it's just trying to give back. She doing all right, Louis. She all right. It was somebody at that school, and I told her, I said, don't start that stuff. It's too early. It was a girl that was her friend last year. They ended up back in the same class. And she just said they just apologized to each other from last year. And I said, look, apologize. Y'all do whatever, but do not start that stuff this year. You ain't been in school for about 6 days. She ain't but 8 years old. It's about she got an enemy. And Lord have mercy. Y'all remember, Lord have mercy. Y'all remember my dog Bingo? I gotta do a video on Bingo. He died yesterday, y'all. Lord have mercy. Our dog died yesterday, and our guinea pig died a couple months ago. Jesus, what's going on? Yeah, my children dog Bingo died. Lord have mercy. He used to be barking when I used to be doing them lives and stuff. I'm like, Bingo, what you hood? Oh, I'm good, dog. Good to hear you. You're watching off your... Yes. Yeah, they had to have him. I don't know. I got to see how many years is 4 years in dog years. I need to look that up right quick. How many years is in dog years is 4 years? They had him about 4 or 5 years. And he was a house dog at first, but that dog had started getting so big, they put him outside. And lately, like, he had been getting sick. He been out there putting everything, because he wouldn't eat no dog food, y'all. He had got where he didn't want to eat no dog food. And so my husband called me yesterday. I was up there with my granddaughter. She talking about we murderers. She talking about we are murderers. I'm like, girl, don't be saying. I think he was looking sick a few days ago. My husband said he would go out there and feed him, but he wouldn't eat. And they're just like humans, y'all. If you don't eat or get the right type of nutrients and vitamins in your body, what you think will happen? And some of and then if you get dehydrated, that's why I always be saying, make sure you drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water. Let me see. What is 4 years in dog years? So they say a 4 year, they had the dog by 4 years. So they say in the human, that'll be like a person would be 32 years old. So he was an old dog, right? And he had been, he was a pretty good dog for a while. I've been trying to tell my brother. So 4 years equal to 32 to 36 years in human for dogs. So he was around for a long time. Rest in peace, Bingo. Lord Jesus. She cried about that guinea pig. She probably cried about that dog too. What's good to see you, Janine? Good to see you. Yeah, so that's basically what I want to share about today. We're just sharing some things about pre-diabetes and portion control. I'll probably be back tomorrow. On Friday, I normally talk about current events and things like that. Frank been following the Lindsay, what the girl name? Lindsay Clancy case. We had started talking about it. We talked about it last week, and it'll be the third week we talking about it. So we'll share some things about it tomorrow, and I want to see what's going on with the Nolan Well case. Yeah. There's so much going on in the world, y'all. And y'all know they said Joe Biden, his cancer and got bad on him. And Trump, y'all saw what Trump had said about Joe Biden? You know what, y'all? I mean, I might have enemies. I'm sure I probably got people that don't like me or whatever. But I do not wish bad on nobody. I would not wish bad on my worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? He was just saying, I heard that if they outside more, their lifespan is short. Yeah, he had to end up going outside, Louis, because he got so big and he was terrible. He had started like he want to bite people and stuff. Oh, the case going on day 13. Okay. But yeah, they said what the man name? They said Trump had said that he don't feel sorry for Joe Biden. Like I said, I don't wish bad on my worst enemy. The man dying from cancer. For you to be the president, you could have said something, with a little more compassion, but that's Donald Trump. But other than that, y'all, I'm doing okay. Like I said, I've been doing portion control all week. I've been sharing my portions, but it still be a full plate of food. Portion control is just where you just cutting your portions, but you can still get full. You still have a decent meal. You just cutting your portions where you won't fill your plate up full of one thing. You could have 3 things, but you could still have a full plate, or you could use the next plate after the full plate. So that's just something that I'm doing. But I think we all doing good on the water challenge. Let's continue to keep drinking that water. Tomorrow be the last day of it. And then next week we're doing 5 days of dinner. And you can eat whatever you want for 5 days. Yep. I put that stuff in the refrigerator. I can send my, I'm a member of my own channel, so I can send my own self a gift. But anyway, that's basically what I want to share today. But tomorrow be Friday talk, so we'll probably discuss random topics and different things. Yeah, that is so true. Yeah, I know that Joe Biden is getting more sick. His cancer is spread to his bones. Yeah, and then he gonna say, "I don't feel sorry for him. Y'all shouldn't feel sorry for him." Like I said, I wouldn't wish nothing on my worst enemy. Y'all make sure y'all check out everybody that came through today. We had three of my members to come through. We had First Lady, Frank G is my newest member. We had him to come in today, which he's still in here. Miss Key, she's also a member. I try to put my members channel where they link can be dropped throughout the chat. If y'all have not connected with my members, please do. I also want to appreciate my moderators, Lewis. I see Janine came through, and Glenn was in here earlier. I think that's everybody. Y'all make sure y'all check out those guys to see have they did anything. I try to acknowledge people that have came through. I try to acknowledge people that's in the chat. Y'all over here supporting me. It's only right that I support y'all. So if anybody in the chat got anything y'all want us to see, I know Frank said he did a short video. Lewis, what you did? I know I seen you do I missed your live stream, the last one, but I did go back and watch it. Anybody got anything they want someone to see? We all doing the water challenge, so y'all can check out those water videos. We're doing that. Tomorrow will be the last day. And of course, I'll be doing my little cardio. But I'm not going to try to do no more than I can do. I paid for it a couple of days ago. Oh, this old body ain't like it used to be. But I have to keep on pushing, guys. I have to keep on pushing. But I'm about to get ready to get on off of here. I just want to bring that up. But I'll be back tomorrow with Friday Talk. We'll just talk about some random news and stuff like that. And still talk about wellness too. So let me see what Frank was saying. I'm gonna see what the case up to for then tomorrow. I know what to share about. I'm gonna put on my thumbnail tomorrow for current news. God and listen to what Trump is saying could happen to him. That's right. That's why I always say, be careful what you do. Y'all see the new stuff they got going on with YouTube now? Woo! We can talk about that too tomorrow, about the new stuff they got going on with YouTube. Starting February, people were starting to start a channel. They gotta get 8,000 watch hours. Woo! Jeez. They got a lot of changes on YouTube now. I don't know if y'all seen it. I got the email or the whatever they be sending out every month to let you know what's going on with YouTube. But yeah, you got to get 8,000 watch hours starting February next year. It was 4,000. Now it's 8,000. Man, it was rough trying to get 4,000. Jesus. That was the Lord Jesus. But YouTube got their rules, guys. We either go with the flow or don't go with it at all. Frank, I'm gonna go over there and see your video. See by you being a member, sometimes I can see the members' notification before I see anybody else. Okay. I always like the different world though. So some of the older people gonna be playing in it, Frank? Or you don't know? Or some of the older people gonna be playing or some of the older people of different world gonna be playing in it. I always try to see what some of my members did today. Parika, she be doing like quick reviews on stuff. She's not a member, but she do be in the challenges. She's in the challenges. And we also have Mona be doing the challenges too. She was in the hospital and she was like still doing the challenges while she was in the hospital. So shout out to her. Like I said, we'll be shouting out to everybody on the season finale of the challenges. Yeah, I missed my coffee this week because I usually drink me some coffee or tea. Yeah. But I've been just drinking the water. But anyway, you guys, I want to thank everybody that did come through. And like I said, anything that I shared on my channel is for educational purposes only. I just want to let you know, I know y'all, some of the ones that do watch my channel, you probably seen some of the things that I have been sharing. And so I just want to talk about today about what I'm doing different and some things that I'm still got to continue to stay focused on. And yeah, through it all, I got to keep God. I got to keep God first. I have to keep God first in whatever I do. No matter what I'm doing, I always have to keep Him first. Pray that He continue to guide me and get me to where I need to be. Like I said, this year be out before we know it. We are wet. Fall will be coming up pretty soon. Yeah, I saw that. Fall will be coming up pretty soon. And, in a way, I think I like fall weather too. Long as it's not too cold, not too hot. Drinking your water, Frank. My husband love, I be thinking he be calling me or talking to me, right? Even though I'm in way on the other side of the house, right? He be in there just talking about, he love Wheel of Fortune. I be like, what? He told me I watched it a while ago. I know I was looking and see. I thought he was talking to me. He told me he believe he could go on the Wheel of Fortune. I said, go on out there. Go on and see if you win. His mama love Wheel of Fortune too. Now that one show I do like, but Jeopardy, I never could get the hang of it. You gotta know something to play Jeopardy. So Frank, you say you see your channel, right? Let me make sure it's dropping right. Okay, I see Miss Key. Okay. They were trying to say something going on with Brandon, but I guess she just on a diet or something. Dwayne and Whitney are coming back with their daughter. Oh, okay. I gotta check that out. I see Line Pride. I gotta go around and see what my members been up to. Let me see what that is. Big O. Yeah, I see you, Frank. I'm trying to make sure you're tapping. Okay, I'm trying to see, can I go to your channel? Okay. She can sing though. Brittany can sing. Okay. Who is that? Hey Joshua. How are you doing? I didn't know you was in here. How you been doing? You still doing your thing over there, Joshua? I know you've been in the inside now, ain't you? It's too hot to be out that door now. What?
Boosie called those murderers.
Yeah, she called us a murder because the dog died. I'm like, we ain't no murderer, girl. But anyway, let me get on off of here. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow and we'll talk about some random topics and stuff. It's just like I can't hardly sit up like I used to do like longer lives. See, like I can hardly just sit up long like I used to. Now I will go longer than 2 hours, but today I just ain't really up to it. Just ain't up to it. My back was bothering me the last couple of days. And it ain't got nothing to do with the cardio. I'm mostly using my arms and stuff. It's just been having those flare-ups those past couple of days. But I did want to come on and do that commentary about pre-diabetes. Like I said, I shared what is diabetes, and I also shared what is pre-diabetes. Pre-diabetes really doesn't have symptoms. You could be going on with pre-diabetes for a long time and just didn't know what it was. So I just, in order for me to, not for my numbers to get no higher than what they are, I had to change. I'm changing some things up for me, because this is my life and I got to do what's best for me. And if it's things that I have to let go of, I do it. That comes down to our mind, body, and soul. Something that is not right for you, this doesn't matter if it's people, places, or things. If people is not right for you, let them go. Let them go. And then sometimes you don't even have to do it. God will move them for you. Sometimes I just let God do the work. I let God do the work. But just a recap, I told y'all what pre-diabetes are. It's mean your blood sugar is higher than normal, but not yet at the level of diagnosis of type 2 diabetes. So I'm like borderline diabetes, but if I don't work with trying to get those numbers down, I'll go back from blood work probably 2 more months. I'm not getting blood work every 3 months. I go back in 3 months. So say I got to go back in November. That's when I go back. So in November, she want my numbers to be them went down. So that's why I got to do what I got to do. Can't put it off for tomorrow. I do what I have to do and going to do it. So when I go back in November, my numbers should look a little bit better because I already start making some changes already. So they said pre-diabetes often has no clear symptoms. That's why regular checkups and blood tests are important. That's why I was saying it's important to get your blood tests. It's important to get your checkups. Because most doctors, if you got a primary doctor, they're going to order labs and blood work every time. If you like every 3 months. So I get my blood work done every 3 months. So that's just to keep up with what's going on with my levels, because I do deal with inflammation and all that stuff like that. So they'll let me know how things are going. They check my liver, thyroid. They check my, make sure my pancreas, everything like the gastro part is going good. Blood work shows a lot. It lets you know where you're at and what you need to work better at, what you need to work on. So that's what be my focus for the next few months, just trying to keep everything within my range when it comes down to the cardios, do what I'm able to do in moderation. I would practice eating portion control, make balanced food choices, stay hydrated, and keep moving with the seated cardio, rest when my body tell me to rest, and stay consistent. That's why I'm making the lifestyle changes. Okay? Small changes plus consistency equal to progress. I want to thank everybody that did come through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm going to go around and check out see what everybody been doing. Frank said he did the Different World video. I'm finna go to his channel. Anybody live that was in the chat now? Oh, your sister has type 2? How's she doing? Do she take shots or what does she take? Though the lady was telling me, like right now, I'm not on anything. Long as I can get those numbers, long as I don't let those numbers go higher than what they are already, Well, I get my blood work checked again in 3 months. In November. I go back and get it redone in November. So now until November or whenever, just continue the rest of this year anyway, I will be focused on making sure everything fall into place for me. I have a lot of friends and relatives that okay, so if you're not monetized, you better woo, yes, Lord. The way they doing now, if you want to get monetized, you got up until February 2027. That's when the 4,000 going in. I'm like, ooh, them a lot of watch out. Lewis, are you monetized? Oh yeah, I be getting my rest. I've been getting my rest lately. Been doing pretty good lately. Your body let you know. What is it now, Frank? Somebody told me it was sour cream. Lord Jesus. Is it sour cream, Frank? My daughter told my mama every day it be recalled. Cause I was like, y'all still eat egg. I just thought about eating egg, didn't we? I said, my daughter never stopped. I said, y'all still eat egg. Tell mom. And so I asked the people in the store where I got the egg from. I gotta buy me some more. Mine been okay. I mean, I prayed about it. I prayed before I ate them. What the recall is not, Frank. It's something all the time, man. After a while, we ain't gonna be able to eat then. Huh? What recall you heard? Somebody came in my comments on one of my videos when I was sharing about the recall. Somebody came in my video and said, now they got the sour cream. I'm like, what? Lord Jesus. I said, what gonna be next? The way how things going, y'all. The way how things going, we ain't gonna be able to buy nothing. We ain't gonna be able to eat nothing. That's why a lot of these people plant their gardens. So shout out to those gardeners. Shout out to those gardeners, the one that be putting their plants out there. They plant their own food. Shout out to those gardeners. I wish I know how to garden. I have me some. Now my husband used to have tomatoes out there. He ain't been doing that this time. He ain't did nothing this time. Frank, I'm trying to see what the recall is. Oh, you put a video up yesterday. I ain't see no recall you was saying. I saw your water video. I'm gonna go to your channel. You put was it yesterday? I'm looking at your video. I see your water video. And I see I can't play it. You shared about different world. I see that. They done got older now. Okay, nearly 30 pounds. Oh, you know, they always say that about that ground beef. Oh, this right here, the beef. Okay, nearly 30,000 pounds of raw beef recalled over the miss. Lord, they need to fire them people. The ones that be doing the inspection, they must not be doing their job. But yeah, that lady, I don't know who that was, came over there and said they got a recall on sour cream. Lord. But anyway, thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So I just went to Frank. Lewis, what you been doing? I'm going to go. I know Miss Key did her water. I think she done started by working on her channel, doing some stuff. But yeah, the way they got YouTube doing now, you can be working a long time trying to get those watch out. I read YouTube is just like everything else. Everything going up. Everything is going up. Food going up, the gas prices, everything. Everything is getting high. I'm gonna go check out, see what I know Janine was over here too. Joshua was over here. I go there and check them out, see what's going on, see what they got going on. But yeah, I'm gonna go see can I type on one of TNT videos. I ain't been seeing her. And I'm gonna check on Angie. Hope she's okay. Like I said, some people just probably just taking them a break. Sometimes you just have to take a mental break. And ain't nothing wrong with that. We have to practice mindfulness. We have to take time to rest our mind, body, and soul. So I want to thank everybody for she has to take metformin, which is okay. Yeah, my doctor didn't put me on none. She trying to see is I'm gonna do some of the things she told me to do for my numbers to go down. So yeah. I see 6 bowls is live. I'm gonna go in there and type in her chat. But all right, you guys. I want to thank everybody for coming through and shout out again to my members. Thank you again, Frank, for joining my membership. Y'all make sure y'all check out everybody who did the water of the day. Y'all keep drinking. Remember to stay hydrated because it's still hot, guys. It's still hot. Even though we had to turn the air off. I turned the air off last night. Like, to me, like, the later it get, like, it started getting cool. And I told my husband, and I told my daughter, they be about to free people. I can't, because that's one thing about me with my joints and stuff the way it is. I can't stand to be aching. I can't stand to be cold. And when I be cold, it make my body hurt even more. Well, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through, and just remember to continue to keep God first. Stay safe. Stay encouraged. Stay hydrated. And always stay what? Prayed up. And thanks for joining, guys. See y'all on the next go round. Bye-bye.